The views and opinions heard on You Talking Good are not necessarily the principles or practices of Pastor Galen Leverette and the Greater House of Prayer Church.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever the time zone is, wherever you are. It's your girl, Evangelist Deborah Leverette, and I'm here with my incredible co-host, Minister Cheryl Fowler.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
And we're back with another episode of
You Talking Good.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We came with an incredible topic, but you know where we are. Look, people said, well, where do I find you? Where are you? Look. If you're subscribing to the page and we want you to like, share, and subscribe, then you have to know where we are. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Amazon. We are on Spotify, Pandora, iHeart. Look, go ahead wherever you listen to podcasts. Maybe you're listening to a podcast for the very first time, but you do need to subscribe because every time a new episode comes out, it will alert you. You'll get a notification.
Yes.
And we have some incredible news for you because the podcast will be coming live to a city near you. Yay! Yeah, we're going to go live. We're going to actually have a studio audience. You're going to get an opportunity to sit in the audience with some appetizers, either some mocktails or cocktails, some sipping wine. I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to be there in the audience and you will actually be able to participate in the conversation. So we're super excited about that. We're going to get that done this summer. So be on the lookout for the save the dates, for all of the notifications. And we want to know, would you want to participate in a live podcast? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments.
Please do.
Would you want to participate in a live podcast? And just so we can help you know, we're not having it in the church.
Absolutely not.
Okay, we're not having it in the church.
No.
But we would have it at a beautiful venue, and you'd have a really good time. And you get a chance to talk with your favorite, Minister Cheryl Fowler. Okay?
I think she's overdoing it. She's the favorite as well.
They like you. And so, look, we're coming soon. Coming soon. The live podcast. And you can be in the studio audience.
Absolutely.
We're excited about it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All of our followers, all of our listeners, all over the country. We're super, super grateful. We thank God for all of your comments, for the time that you spend with us. We are so happy about it, especially of our followers who are on the South End, like Texas, Alabama,
North Carolina,
Mississippi,
Virginia,
Tennessee, and all of you on the East Coast. So thank you. So this week, what are we talking about, Minister Fowler?
Wow, you know what? Right around the corner is Pride Month. Can you believe that?
We're not going to talk about Pride Month today. Okay, we celebrating Pride Month. Okay? Applause. But we're going to talk about dating. Have you found a date?
Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're actually going to be talking about dating on a budget.
So have you started dating?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I haven't started dating. I have not. However, I already have the do's and don'ts from my whole list of do's and don'ts. What I will do, what I won't do. I'm definitely going to date on a budget.
Hold up. Are you going to turn this into a whole academic project?
No. I wouldn't do that, First Lady.
Come on now. Come on, Minister Fowler. You are too nice of a person. You are so much fun. You're charismatic. You're sensitive. You have put yourself out there to all of our followers. People are just falling in love with you. Are you concerned about putting yourself out there again in the dating pool?
You know what? To be real honest, yes. And then too, I also have a lot going on with family.
Okay.
And personal issues. So with the culmination of that, work, my church and ministry obligations, I am really just very much so tied up.
And pretty soon you'll have your own prayer group.
Yes. Thank you. I will. I spoke with the lady today, and so hopefully by next month we'll get that off the ground.
Yeah, so Minister Fowler is going to have her own Bible class, her own prayer group. We'll share more information with you about that as it comes to fruition.
Absolutely.
But I see what you're saying, that you're going to be very, very busy.
Absolutely.
But tell me about this dating on a budget. I don't understand that.
You know, prior to, or I guess in the dating scene, I would just go and just take women on these lavish dates. And
Okay, girl.
so much so.
That sounds like a date.
Guess what?
Okay,
So
I
much
love
so.
lavish.
I mean, lavish dates. I'm talking about $200 to $300 to $400 spent at a time.
Ooh, you
Those
was
are
a baller,
lavish.
honey. Go, Minister Fowler.
I was a baller, okay? However, I've had to scale that back.
Now, don't pull so hard on the scale. You're making me nervous. You're losing me when you're pulling so hard. What you mean?
Now, trust me, I would not take a woman to McDonald's, White
Right.
Castle,
Don't
Burger
do it.
King, the
Don't do
fried
it.
rice
Don't do
joint,
it.
none of
the
that.
processed sandwiches.
No.
Okay.
No Subway, none of that. None of that. I
What you
would
gonna
take
do?
her on an elegant date. I was speaking with a few coworkers
Mm-hmm.
at work, and because I'm not from
Chicago.
and so they shared with me Geno's East is some lavish steak house in
is.
Dyer, Indiana.
It is.
They say the ambiance is great
Okay.
and
At first, I
know-
thought you were talking about Geno's Eats, the pizza place.
no.
And because I was like, what? Girl, we doing pizza?
No.
Okay.
However, they say you can get a good thick cut steak,
Okay.
baked potato, and
That's true.
the salad.
That's
and,
true.
You know, you're getting a 5-course meal or so.
mm-hmm.
And I don't drink alcohol or anything, but
Okay. I didn't know you didn't drink.
No, I don't drink.
Okay.
Water.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, maybe a little Kool-Aid or something here
Okay.
and there, a little Gatorade, but
Okay.
I don't drink
Gotcha.
alcohol.
Okay.
And so, but to take a lady out, gee, I'd be willing to spend $200-300.
Okay.
Now,
Is that your new limit or your
that's really kind of the old/new limit. Yeah, because my old limit was $50. However, I've raised
Hold
that.
Hold up.
You can take a woman out on a nice day, $50.
Where we going for $50?
Guess what?
Where?
Let me tell you where. That nice lady's living room, because I can turn her kitchen and everything into a serious dining experience.
That's
Why?
not no first date, is it? Sure. Quit playing. Yeah, you got me calling you by your first name. Quit playing.
Guess what? It really could be the second date. But I know how to cook and can lay it out. Have everything laid out like you're in the restaurant. $50. I'm sorry, but that's me.
Okay, first of all, I think people know that I'm high maintenance.
Understand that.
I understand, like, if you're in between jobs.
Okay.
Let me quit lying. Let me quit lying. Followers, friends, subscribers. If you don't have no money, you ain't got no business date. Don't date if you don't have any money.
While I understand
I'm not
that.
saying that the stay at home. We're on the first, second, third, and fourth date. We're not in stay at home mode.
So,
You don't know me like that, and I don't know you like that. I don't need you in my kitchen. I'm definitely not gonna be in the kitchen. I mean, I can
wouldn't want you
cook,
to.
but I'm not trying to impress you with my cooking skills unless I can see that this is headed in the direction where we may be a permanent couple. You see what I'm saying?
Understand.
Yeah, but dates 1 through 4, we're gonna be out.
Well,
Because I might want to cut you loose at 1, 2, 3, or 4. But you know, if I've already let you into the apartment, the condo, the townhouse, we've been cooking and chopping it up like that. You know, that denotes to me. Now that's just to me. To me, we in the kitchen together, or you cooking for me, or whatever. That denotes a certain amount of intimacy. I don't want to get intimate with you like that right out the gate. That's all I'm saying.
understand. However, again, you know, for me, I have dated women where they done left their purse at home. They done locked it in the trunk. They done did pulled all the shenanigans. So I'm back again right here.
Because you got to leave the schemers and the scammers alone.
Unfortunately,
You got to vet these people. Because you dealing with the schemers, the scammers, the hookers, the players, the
the
pimps.
crookers, everybody. I got it.
Because you got nice guy face. You see what I'm saying?
You
got that face. I'm sweet. I'm nice. You are. That's who you are at your core.
Absolutely.
So it's hard for you to mask that.
Absolutely.
But the schemers and the scammers are picking up on that. You got that award-winning smile. You're so warm. You're so friendly. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take that cap and turn it to the side.
He the ace deuce, huh?
Yeah. You got to let them know. You got to let them know. Girl, I'm nice, and I'm warm, and I'm friendly, but don't push this button right here.
Hence why I said, if I ask the woman out, I'm going to pay. If she asks me out, she going to pay. Now, I'm not about to take her to, again, those cheap places. I'm going to take her somewhere where it's nice.
Okay.
The ambiance is warm and friendly. I love jazz. Okay. I do.
The jazz clubs are not expensive.
Right. So again, I'm saving for a certain purchase that I want to do. Not necessarily a house, because I actually already have a house.
Gotcha.
That I share with my family.
Gotcha.
Back in St. Louis. At this juncture, it needs a lot of work. Mm-hmm. And that
takes money.
It takes money. So again, hence why I said dating on a budget. While if I go with First Lady's idea, the first, second, third, or fourth date,
you're going to be broke.
I'm going to be spent out about $1,200.
You better know it.
Easy. And I'm not saying that I have not done that in the past. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying that I'm not willing to do that again. What I am saying is I have different priorities and different bills now. So with that being stated, I will date you on a budget.
Okay, so let me say this. I have in my past life, in my previous life, I have dated the broke people.
Okay.
And see, and I won't say broke, but I'll say your pockets weren't deep enough for me.
Understand.
And their friends would say, I don't know why you're talking to her, because your pockets are not deep enough. And I would say, oh, don't say that. That's not true. But it was true.
It was true.
I didn't want to admit it because I didn't want to come across like, she a gold digger. It's not that. But my standards are high. I'm high maintenance.
And you should be.
And I'm just saying, but I was like, I can go for the mid, if we want to talk about class, economic class, right? Mm-hmm. I could go for the person who makes $50,000 or less. But real talk, I was fooling myself.
Okay.
Because I cannot. Because then that means I'm having to pay for things. And I know you got that EOD. What do you call it?
EOD, Equal Opportunity Dating.
So I've done that and I don't like it.
So if you ask someone out.
I've done it. I don't like it.
You don't like to pay?
No.
However, if someone asks you out.
Girl, real talk. So y'all gonna stop liking me. Don't unsubscribe, please.
Oh my God.
Y'all stop liking me. I'm sorry. I am that girl. I am that girl that she does not want to pull out her wallet unless she has to. And I mean, has to mean it's something that I want to do. You see, I'm turning my back to Miss Fowler because she on this EOD. No. You reach up. You have to be honest with yourself.
Understand.
And I did that. I have picked up tabs. I have paid for the whole group. I have paid for the whole party. I've done that.
Understand.
Because I can be real generous, right? But then I don't know, something happened where I turned the corner. I turned a corner and I started embracing who I really am as a person. And who I am as a person is I don't want to pay for jack.
You know why I think that you probably turned your back? Basically because maybe all those folks that you treated and all of this wonderful stuff that you did.
They were schemers and scammers.
They were schemers, scammers, hookers, crookers,
and door jammers.
Not lookers, jammers, beat down hammers,
That's
whatever they were.
They look good though.
They were fakers and jakers and bakers.
That's all.
All of that.
That's all.
I get it. And they wouldn't dare return the favor. And if they did, they'll be trying to run you to White Castle, Burger King, the fried rice house, wherever. Something that you could reach in your glove compartment and pull out $2, $3 and go to White Castle.
And I tell the single people here, you need somebody that can money match. They got to be able to match you or come higher. Come high or
what?
stay at home.
And
I'm not
guess
saying
what?
that there are bad people out there who, maybe they haven't had their opportunity to come up or level up yet. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about the quality of a person. We're talking about money. I don't want to pay.
Understand.
I don't want to.
Hey, listen, I totally understand that.
It's making me sad.
It should not make
making
you
me
sad.
sad, girl.
It should not. It should not.
I know y'all gonna be talking about me.
Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to read these comments.
But I mean, I get the whole, I understand that money, first of all, I don't have an unhealthy relationship with my money.
Okay.
And there are too many people out here that do.
Absolutely.
You squeeze the lifeblood out of every dollar. And so you need to, this is what I say, you need to date within your category.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying, for me, I know I am out of a lot of people's category.
Okay.
You don't have to buy me a purse, shoes, get my hair done, get my nails done. I'm not that girl. I don't need you to do any of that because I'm going to do that regardless.
Absolutely.
Okay, as I should.
As you should.
Okay, and I tell the young people here the same thing. Nobody should be paying for your haircut.
Right.
Nobody should be buying you gym shoes. My dude, you can't buy your own shoes. You see what I'm saying? I tell the women the same thing. Why men got to buy you a purse? What is that about? Buy your own purse.
Absolutely.
Buy your own purse. You need put your look together.
Absolutely.
Now, what he should be buying you, what she should be buying you, is things that you cannot buy for yourself.
Fair enough.
And in real talk, I really don't want. First of all, I don't eat lobster. Ugh. See?
I don't either.
I don't eat lobster, and I don't want a steak every day. I don't want us to always be going to a steak place. I'm not that. What I'm saying is there are wonderful things that you can do, but don't expect me to pay. I don't want to pay.
Folks, you're hearing it live from First Lady. She doesn't want to pay.
I don't. I'm sorry, and don't try to be like me. Because there's some, you got to kiss a few frogs.
Can you pray that they turn into prince?
You better pray. You better pray. And what I'm saying is, I don't think it's anything wrong with your dating on a budget. I just want to know, how do you go about doing that? Do you have that conversation up front?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So what do you say?
That is my very first, one of my very first conversations.
Okay.
If I'm going to speak with a woman, I want to know where you work. Are you employed, basically?
Okay.
And I don't necessarily have to know your salary. I'm not about to ask that deep. However, if you are employed, wonderful. If you are not, conversation might go a different direction.
She done told you she don't want the unemployed.
Nah, I done had the broke, the turn, the beat down, the beggars, the dry beggars, I done had the sob story.
So what if they're in between jobs? What if they just got let go?
If they are in between jobs, we will, I may give them some serious consideration. However,
come the caveat.
The caveat is we are going to go somewhere where we both can afford.
Oh, girl.
Oh, absolutely. 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 We're going to go where we can afford. You can be in between jobs, in the meantime job, on the other side job. You can be all of that. I have no problem with that.
But you know what? There are a lot of free festivals, especially during the summer.
Absolutely.
There are a lot of night, like you said, the jazz club. There are a lot of places that are really affordable where it's not necessarily a 2-3. There are a lot of museums here. That's what I love about Chicago. There are a lot of things that you can do that are fun.
Yes.
There are a lot of rooftops here where you can go and just sit. And like you said, even though you don't drink, they make a lot of mocktails or whatever. I mean, it's just so much to do in Chicago where it just doesn't have to be a steak and lobster dinner.
Correct. And it doesn't have to, again, cost a mere fortune.
Gotcha.
Or a small fortune.
Gotcha.
Especially when, and that's why I say I go in telling people up front, hey, I have these obligations. I got this, I got this, I got this. So if you're waiting on me to be there,
that's your
baller,
hint. That's your
shot
hint.
caller, that's
your
my hint. If that ain't what you want to hear,
Right.
guess what you can do? You can say, you know what? I'm so glad we had this time together. Hit the Carol Burnett on them and hang that phone right on up.
So what you're actually doing is you're weeding out
Oh, absolutely.
the leeches.
Oh, absolutely. 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 I'm weeding them all the way out.
Okay, I hear that.
Let me tell you something. The ant urinating on cotton ain't gonna get no money from me.
So let me ask you this. So if you pay for date 1, do they have to pay for date number 2?
It really all depends.
Or are you splitting the bill every single time? Is that how you do it?
We guess what? Glad you asked. Because guess what? That's a conversation we can have right then and there before we even step out of the apartment. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
That's
so we can have those guidelines established.
So so you on the phone, you macking somebody down. Mm-hmm. How do you bring up this money conversation?
Hey, you know what, girlfriend? I was thinking, I know today is Wednesday. Next Friday, not this coming Friday, the following Friday, I would love to take you out on a date. But guess what? Because I have boom, boom, and boom going, I'm not sure of what you have going. How about we go Dutch? How about X, Y, and Z? Oh, absolutely.
I'm looking at the associate producer.
Hey, guess what? I'm never ashamed.
You're not. Minister Fowler, you ain't scared of nobody and nothing. You ain't never scared.
Never. Why? Because I done been through everything you could imagine. So now.
So you're like, I want to get it straight.
We're going to get it straight right on off the bat. Period.
As she rolls her eyes.
Period. If you broke, I can live with that. Then we're going to go somewhere that's going to be least expensive on my wallet.
And yours too.
Yours too.
Okay.
Period.
So
period. So, as soon as First Lady stopped laughing, Evangelist stopped laughing.
What she put in the fine print is, don't leave home without it.
Please don't leave home. Please do not leave your purse, your wallet. Don't leave.
What's in your wallet? I know what's in mine. Absolutely. You need your own commercial.
Guess what?
I'm sorry. The producer gonna get on my case.
Guess what?
So what's in your wallet?
What's in your wallet better be some money, honey. Period. Or a credit card, honey.
Oh, Jesus.
Real talk. I'm not going to no back rolling up my sleeve and washing no dishes. Because I can pay for my own. What can you do? Bring something to the table. More than your healthy, hearty appetite. Because I'm bringing more than my healthy and hearty appetite. I'm bringing my wallet and my money, honey. Real talk. This is real talk for real people with real problems in this real world, in this real dating scene.
She said in the real dating scene.
Real
not
talk.
The phony one.
Not the phony one. The real one.
I hear you.
So I'm keeping it real.
You are. You are. I see.
I'm gonna do. Guess what? As you say, keeping it a buck, Chuck. I'm keeping it 1 meal for real. Bill. That's what I mean. And I mean, come with the bills.
Okay.
Real talk.
So we're gonna get this straight before
we gonna get
bedroom.
No bedroom. None of that.
Until we get this money.
Not until we get the money straight. The money can't be funny, honey. And I ain't talking about that old play money that rich Uncle Pennybags gave you from the Monopoly game. I'm talking about the real deal Holyfield. Not that fake money we ordered online. I'm talking about the real deal where you went and earned it. It came from your paycheck.
Well, you're seeing the real Minister Cheryl Fowler.
Absolutely. And guess what? I'm never going to go in your purse because I don't carry purses.
Okay.
I'm never going in your purse. I don't know what you got in your purse, but you better have some Benjamin. You better have some Abraham Lincoln.
Something other than that lipstick.
You better have something other than that lipstick, that gloss. Come with it, honey. You can have more than floss. Your toothbrush. I don't care what you got in there. You better have some money, honey. You could toss fries at McDonald's. You could toss fries at Burger King, White Castle. I don't care what you do.
Y'all done got her riled up.
With your money, honey. No money.
No freeloaders.
No freeloaders. No, oh, well, you know.
No sob stories.
None of that. I done heard every sob story in the book. You hear me? Even ones folks done created.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to come back.
Yeah, she trying.
I'm trying to come back.
I just did not mean to make Evangelist Leverette laugh like this, but I am dead serious.
I know wait a minute. First of all, this is an important topic. Okay.
Absolutely.
This is a serious topic because I know a lot of people out there. You have a lot of widows, widowers, single people out there, young people, and they're trying to figure it out from the LGBTQ community. All the people trying to figure this whole dating thing out.
Absolutely.
And nobody wants to be taken advantage of.
Nope.
So what I'm laughing at is the passion in your face.
Absolutely.
This is not a game to you.
This is not
for
game.
play.
This is for pay. Not for play. Pimping ain't easy. Somebody got to do it. Just saying. But you can't get rich off of me because I am generous. Because I am so nice. Because I am so loving. Because I'm so soft-hearted. The Lord done made me yank up the arm on my heart and on my wallet. Hear me? Okay. Guess what? I got my money so scared. My money is shaking in my wallet.
I hear you.
It is shaking. It's saying, you better not dare come out.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You're saying you're not here for the games.
I am not here for the games.
We are going. And it's interesting because I do think most people, you grow up, especially in inner cities.
Oh, absolutely.
Where people teach you that dating is a game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Remember the show?
The dating game.
It was, so people grew up, especially in the 60s and the 70s, with that mindset that it's a game.
It's a game.
And there are a lot of men out here that, let me teach you the game.
Yep.
Let me teach, because to them, it's about not necessarily I'm put down this money so I can get a certain amount of sex, and that's part of the game,
that's
right?
Part of the game.
But women, I think with the women's equal rights movement, the women's live movement, have made every effort to flip that script and get everything that you can out of that person. But at the end of the day, people are getting hurt.
Absolutely.
People are getting hurt emotionally, psychologically, and people are going broke trying to impress people, trying to win people over. And at the end of the day, that's got to stop.
So guess what? If my good looks, thank you, Lord, good looks, charm, personality, outgoing spirit, if none of that can get you, holla.
Well, and I believe that there are a lot of people out here, and we talked in an earlier episode about how many single people there are in America, right?
Absolutely.
There are some people out here who are really seriously looking for a companion.
Absolutely.
Not a short term, not a get over hustle, but a serious companion.
A serious companion.
But this subject, I want you to put it in the comments.
Absolutely.
Put it in the comments if you're single, if you're widowed, widower, you're interested in dating. What do you think about equal opportunity dating?
Absolutely.
What do you think about dating on a budget? Because nobody wants to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars and only to find out you don't like the person and the person doesn't like you. Or to find out that the person is doing this to you and 4 or 5 other people. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the real game. That's, because let's be honest, it's a hustle. It can easily become a hustle.
Absolutely.
We don't want you to get hurt.
Nope, not at all.
We want you to find the person that will be a good match for you. That's also bringing things to the table. Be a good companion for you.
Absolutely.
Be a good helpmeet. Because that's what the Bible says.
Be a good
helpmeet.
Yep.
And we don't want you to see you get taken advantage of.
Not at all.
And so it's really, and we don't want you out here taking advantage of people.
No,
Boom.
Please don't do that.
Boom, don't be like that.
If you don't like the person, do not go out on a date with them. Don't accept their money. If they're trying to give you gifts or whatever, you decline.
Be genuine.
Nicely
be genuine.
Decline.
Be genuine.
And just be genuine. If you know you have no interest in the person. I was brought up, my mother said, if you go out on a date with a guy, if you don't want to be with the guy, don't take the money.
Absolutely.
Real talk.
And that's all we're saying.
We're
saying that you have to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
You have to be authentic.
Absolutely.
And you need to examine the person that's sitting on the other side of that table and see if they're being equally authentic with you.
Absolutely.
And because money is involved, we do have to be careful. Well, put it in the comments.
Please put it in the comments.
I hope you have enjoyed this episode. What's the word for the week?
The word of the week is actually a phrase. Money or no money.
Honey. Baby, put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
We would love to know what you have to say about equal opportunity. What do you tell your kids? What do you tell your grandkids about dating? And, you know, I have 2 sons. I think I'm going to have to sit down with my sons. We got to talk about this.
You listen, guard your heart just as tightly as you guarding your wallet. Promise you. Feel folks out. Pay attention to their demeanor. Pay attention. There's a thing called listening and a thing called listening. The listening is the latter, not the former. Pay attention to what people are saying, because sometimes they can dry beg and you don't know that they dry begging. They can be slicksters and tricksters and woo, honey. They can just woo and just woo you and woo you and woo you. So I'm telling you now, get yourselves together, guard your heart, definitely guard your wallet.
Well, I think that's all we have time for.
Yeah, I really think so.
Minister Fowler has given you some wonderful tips. She's
Absolutely.
given you a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is the
key, and this is the place where you want to be. We thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of You Talking Good.